following the news that Meghan has reached out to her ailing dad, I want to talk about something that's not getting nearly enough attention. And that is, Meghan may have quietly reached out to her father, not directly, but through a third party, before she reacted to the recent news about him. And honestly, that would track perfectly with everything we already know about her and Harry and about the way they operate. It's very calm, it's very measured, it's very smart, and they always try to verify reality before stepping into any chaos. But here's the important part. This idea isn't coming out of thin air. We actually have context for how they've handled Thomas Markle before, thanks to Harry's own book, Spare, I think. But let's go back. So Harry wrote in detail the moment the staged paparazzi photos surfaced before their wedding. And contrary to the media's favorite storyline, where they portray Meghan as cold and heartless and a terrible daughter, Harry actually revealed the opposite. He said that when the photos emerged, they reached out immediately to Thomas Markle. They tried calling him, they tried texting him, they tried to get real information, and they tried to understand if Thomas was okay. Now, here's the funny part. Thomas supposedly was texting back from his phone, but Meghan texted something like, "Dad, this doesn't sound like you." Please hold on to that and remember that. And when things got messy, they didn't just talk about helping him, they actually acted. Harry wrote that they literally sent a friend with a plane to pick up Thomas so he could get the support, the privacy, and the medical care, not from the tabloids, but from them. That, in my opinion, is not abandonment. That's not cruelty, and that's not negligence. That's two people bending over backwards for someone who kept giving headlines instead of honesty. Now, this is the part that the tabloids conveniently leave out. Harry also wrote something else, I believe. He said something that the mainstream press never highlights because it breaks the narrative that they profit from. He said that Thomas refused the arranged plan. He refused their help. He refused the private plane with the friend that they sent to come and collect him. And why? Because Thomas insisted that Meghan herself had to come in person to come and collect him. Now, he didn't ask for Meghan or demand that Meghan come because he wanted reconciliation. He didn't want to discuss things privately. He actually specifically said that he wanted a photo with her, a photo op during a scandal, in the middle of a crisis, near the time of a wedding, before a global wedding that was going to be watched by millions. Let that sink in. So while the media tells us that Meghan abandoned her father, the book shows the exact opposite. And I'm really surprised that many people have not referenced this bit, because it's very key, it's very important, and it helps us understand what's going on right now. They tried to help him, but instead he wanted a photo. He wanted a picture. The paparazzi, her enemies in the fail, they wanted her to do a pap walk literally days before her wedding, and they wanted her to go all the way to Mexico. That to me is diabolical. So now we fast forward to today, and there are reports and rumors and chatter online and speculation that Meghan has reached out, and I think it was confirmed by her team. But I trust that her reaching out is not to reconnect and is not to stage a reunion, but it was to confirm, is that real or is it just tabloid noise? Because we don't know the name of the hospital, we have no idea who the surgeons are, and considering that when it came to Meghan and every detail the tabloids think they're entitled to every detail of her life, including where she gave birth, where she got pregnant, da 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 da. I'm surprised they haven't leaked that detail yet, unless, of course, they're planning to use it at a later date. So, in my opinion, Meghan reaching out is not weakness, is not guilt, it's intelligence. Because the one thing Meghan has learned, thanks to the British media's endless obsession with her, is that anything involving her father is instantly monetized, manipulated, and weaponized. So she has learned to keep receipts, and she has learned to investigate. So if she wanted to verify information through neutral, safe channel first, that would be consistent with everything we've seen from her before. She's very calm, she's very measured, she's very protective, and she's very smart. Now, this really matters because the British press has spent years painting Meghan as somebody cold, distant, heartless towards her father. But the actual history, the documented history, shows something else entirely. She reached out, she tried to help, she offered protection and medical care, they sent transportation, they made arrangements. And the one thing that got in the way wasn't Meghan. It was Thomas Markle's showmanship. It was Thomas Markle's manipulation. It was the tabloid involvement, the people around him, and the people he chose to surround himself with who saw profit and not peace. So yeah, I'm happy that Meghan quietly verified the information because she's protecting her peace, her privacy, and more importantly, the safety of her children. And when you look at the bigger picture, the staged photos, the interviews, the leaks, the media manipulation, the pressure on Meghan to fix what the media keeps inflating, none of this is surprising because Meghan is not simply dealing with dysfunctional or abnormal family dynamic. She is dealing with a media machine that has used her father as a pawn for the last 8 years. And Harry said it himself. They tried compassion, they tried help, they tried rescue, but you can't save someone who doesn't want saving, especially when the tabloids are paying them to stay in the chaos. So the bottom line is, Meghan verified the information. She has learned the hard way that when it comes to her dad, to expect the unexpected, because when your every family member is tied to the tabloids, every conversation must be protected and every fact must be checked. Smart isn't cruel, smart is survival. And Meghan learned that lesson in real time. My name's Elizabeth. I'm the author of the award-winning The Luxpreneur. And for more insights like these, please like, share, comment, and follow me.